While addressing a conference of Chief Ministers and Chief Justices of the High Courts here in the capital, Justice T.S. Thakur was choked and seen wiping his tears as he made an emotional appeal to the government, saying, "Save the judiciary."
The judiciary is meant to guarantee the protection of citizens' rights at every instant. But in practice, the Indian justice system is not only erratic but also extremely slow.
The issues of pendency and court congestion have become tired cliches in the media. We have all heard that 3 crore cases are pending in India's subordinate courts. But do we know how things got this bad or how this affects the ordinary Indian? In 2015, Daksh, a civil society organization based in Bangalore, decided to tackle this issue head-on through its Rule of Law project.
The idea behind the Rule of Law project was to understand the precise details and reasons of why we have such a huge backlog of cases and delays in the judicial system. All of us know that there are more than 3 crore cases pending, but none of us know as to why these 3 crore cases pile up. What are the day-to-day reasons as to why cases get delayed? What works on a daily basis in the judiciary and what doesn't? These were some of the questions that we wanted to understand when we started this project.
Daksh has brought a fresh perspective to judicial reforms by looking at judicial processes, judicial administration, technology, and data analysis. All of this play a critical part in ultimate justice delivery to the citizens.
We at Daksh believe that judicial reform should be informed by rigorous evidence.
We are pioneers in the analysis of judicial data and its presentation as actionable analysis. We have analyzed judicial pendency, access to justice, case management, and judicial activism in the context of environmental protection and education. We have also contributed to chapters of the annual economic survey for the financial years 2017-18 and 2018-19.
Our State of the Indian Judiciary report, which came out in 2016, was the first to publish analysis of aggregated case information. This report was particularly instrumental in underlining the need for a data-driven discourse to understand the functioning of the Indian judiciary.
Our work on access to justice keeps citizens at its focus. Our access to justice surveys of 2016 and 2017 were the first of their kind in understanding people's experiences with dispute resolution. The results of the surveys also led us to explore how people's preferences play out in approaching non-judicial forums for dispute resolution.
We visited Khap Panchayats in Haryana, a political party in Maharashtra, a spiritual leader in Chitradurga, and a policeman in Mumbai to understand how they resolve disputes and why people have faith in them. There is a desperate need for pilot projects in the judiciary to test out interventions before rolling them out on a large scale. Judicial reforms are far too important to be left to chance.
We worked with the Delhi High Court on their pilot project called the Zero Pendency Courts Project. The objective of this project was to measure the effect of zero backlog on pendency of cases in subordinate courts. For this project, 11 pilot courts with no backlog were chosen and were compared with 11 reference courts that were courts of regular workload.
So we built an app called Court Log, which is basically an app for the court clerks to record data for the daily hearing. And we use this app to collect data for the 2 sets of judges, one with the backlog and one with no backlog. And when we analyze the data, it's been observed that the judges with the backlog are taking less time in each hearing as compared to the judges with no backlog.
Judicial data, though widely available, is unusable for any kind of analysis.
Daksh has created a first of its kind database on judicial data, where people can come and play and visualize data. We have segregated the data into 2 levels. One is the case level and the history level. Case level information will have the combined case number, sections and acts. On the history level will have the history of the case and their respective stages.
When we started the project, we didn't expect to come as much as we have in this 5-year period. In fact, we had told some of our well-wishers that we do not expect any concrete results for about 10 years. However, thanks to technology and the great team of people that we have managed to get together over the last 5 years, we have moved significantly forward.
Daksh is not an office, it's a laboratory for change. With your support, we will be able to carry out this vital work for years and decades to come.